There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms, everything. And it was just an escape for me. You have all these people around me just kind of hanging on, wanting stuff from me, knowing that I was living this lifestyle that they also wanted to live, drinking, smoking.
Justin Bieber is a name that most people recognize, whether they are fans or not. He's the heartthrob who became a global sensation with his infectious music and undeniable charm. But behind the fame, there's more to the story than we might expect. Recently, Justin has been shedding light on his past, giving us a deeper look into what life was like for him during his wild ride to stardom. Blowing Riots, it's a side of Bieber that fans might find shocking, but it's also one that reveals a lot about the dark side of fame. For years, we've seen Justin as the pop star who always seems to have it all: the fame, the fortune, the adoring fans. But what if we told you that behind the glitz and glamour, he was struggling with demons of his own? Justin opened up about a time when he was deeply involved in the party scene, where substances like lean, pills, Molly, and even shrooms became his way of coping. He admits it was all an escape for him, a way to numb the pressures of being one of the biggest stars in the world. Can you imagine being under such intense scrutiny? Trying to find solace in the very things that were ultimately pulling him deeper into a dark spiral. Bieber's candidness is both shocking and enlightening. He reveals that for a long time he was chasing the wrong things: fame, money, and success. He believed that achieving all of this would bring him happiness, but in the end it left him feeling empty. His experience highlights the fact that despite having everything, there's still a yearning for something more, something meaningful. And he never had the security and stability of a loving family, which is something that's hard to overcome, especially in an industry as cutthroat as show business. In his revelations, Justin also opens up about the darker side of the music industry, pulling back the curtain on how young talent is sometimes taken advantage of under the guise of mentorship. In his experience, he's found that the music business isn't as glamorous as it seems. It's a dangerous world where powerful people prey on vulnerable young artists, treating them more like commodities than human beings. Justin admits that as a young musician, he found himself surrounded by people who claimed to care about him, but who ultimately turned their backs on him when things got tough. As if that wasn't enough, there's even more drama unfolding in Hollywood, as Jaguar Wright, an artist in her own right, is dropping some bombshells about the people behind the scenes who have been pulling the strings in the industry. One of her biggest revelations involves Clive Davis, a mentor to some of the most influential figures in entertainment, including Diddy. Wright paints a chilling picture of some of the eerie, mysterious circumstances surrounding the deaths of key players in the music industry, including Andre Harrell and Heavy D. The deaths of these influential figures seem to be part of a bigger, more unsettling picture. Rumors about poisonings and cover-ups are swirling, and some believe that Wright might be on the verge of uncovering even more shocking secrets. Wright isn't the only one speaking out. There are growing whispers about Diddy himself, whose name has been linked to serious allegations, including abuse, trafficking, and even murder. While the accusations continue to rain down on him, Diddy appears to remain untouchable. Despite the serious nature of these claims, he seems to weather the storm without much consequence. But things might not be as they seem. There have been ex-girlfriends coming forward with chilling stories of abuse and rumors about young men being trafficked, as well as the unthinkable suggestion that Diddy may have even had a role in the deaths of his own friends. These stories are enough to make anyone's skin crawl, yet Diddy's reputation continues to stand strong. The question remains, though, why does he seem to be immune to the fallout from these accusations? There are theories floating around that Diddy's star power and wealth might be the reason why these allegations never seem to gain traction. Some believe that the system is rigged in his favor, protecting him from the consequences of his actions. One person who is not afraid to speak out against Diddy is Gina, a brave soul who shared her truth on a major platform. Gina recounted her experiences with Diddy and exposed the dark side of his behavior, revealing details of abuse and manipulation. Despite her courage, however, her case never saw the light of day. Why? Some say it's because Diddy's star power and financial resources were too much for her case to overcome. The whispers are growing louder, though, and more people are beginning to wonder whether the truth will ever come to light. But it's not just Diddy who's under scrutiny. Jaguar Wright claims that Clive Davis has played a major role in shielding Diddy from facing real consequences. Wright suggests that Davis, who has immense influence in the music industry, has been pulling the strings behind the scenes to protect Diddy and keep certain investigations from reaching the public eye. Wright even goes so far as to suggest that Davis's connections might be the key to Diddy's seemingly untouchable status in the industry. It's a theory that raises serious questions about the lengths to which the powerful will go to maintain control. The connection between Diddy and Davis goes beyond just business relationships. According to Wright, Davis wasn't just a passive observer, but an active participant in orchestrating a scheme to control Whitney Houston, one of the biggest names in music. Davis, who is known for his connections to some of the most influential figures in entertainment, has been accused of using his power to manipulate the careers of young artists. But Diddy's role in all of this seems to go even deeper. While Diddy might not be known for his lyrical abilities, Wright suggests that his true talent lies in his understanding of pop culture and his ability to shape the image of his artists. In an industry where image is everything, Diddy has managed to capitalize on his fame and wealth, amassing more power along the way. But as he continues to stack up cash and build his empire, Wright and others aren't afraid to call out the damage he's done to the music industry. From shelving talented artists to dropping them without a second thought, Diddy's actions have left a deep scar on the culture. And it's not just about the money and the fame, it's about the way he has treated people along the way. According to Wright and Bieber, Diddy may have paid a hefty price for his success, one that goes far beyond just cutting a big check. In the grand scheme of things, it seems like there's a larger system at play, where the higher-ups are pulling the strings and exploiting talented individuals for their own gain. Wright paints a chilling picture of a world where those who get close to the elite suddenly vanish when things go wrong. They're there 1 minute, smiling for the cameras, but when trouble comes knocking, they disappear without a trace. It's a game of misdirection, where the real players hide in the shadows, letting chaos reign while they continue to profit. But it doesn't stop there. Wright points to Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy as further evidence of his alleged involvement in illegal operations. She raises doubts about Diddy's squeaky clean image, suggesting that there's much more to the story than the public knows. And according to Wright, Diddy's ties to the Illuminati, sponsored by Clive Davis himself, might be the key to his seemingly untouchable status in the eyes of the law. Even comedian Cat Williams has joined the conversation, making bold claims about Diddy's involvement in sex trafficking. Williams suggests that Diddy has been using the entertainment industry as a front for his illegal activities, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. With more voices speaking out, it's clear that the secrets of the industry are beginning to bubble to the surface. Will more people join the chorus, or will these secrets remain buried? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: Hollywood is in for a reckoning like never before. The truth is starting to come to light, and the winds of change are blowing stronger than ever. The industry may never